dramatic and competitive regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. Welcome to Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Wideouts now clustered. On first down, it's play action. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. The defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. He's got it in the open. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
Powering through. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Looking for some space. It's Durham. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
And this one is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
Man, I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. outside give now from the shotgun. That's good for a first down near the 40.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Fighting off the defender. Again, ripping through the defense. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice gain.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Running back has it on a screen now. Finding some room at the 25. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The gain moves the ball to the 39, and it'll be first down. Here's the handoff. Fights off the defender. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Heading for the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Good, tough running here by this Miami Hurricane running back. A nice job up front to be able to pave the way, to be able to come up with a Canes first down. And tell you, the way he's playing right now, all those famous alumni that Miami have, got to be watching this game and being very proud.
Looking to pass. It's Beck. He escapes the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was in as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
But a defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
No fair catch. They're going to make a return here. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. The pass is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Bringing pressure. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. You make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. They still cannot stop this receiver. We're here in the first quarter. He's already got 100-plus receiving yards.
This guy is big time and living up to the hype. I mean, you and I both knew coming in that they had to be able to slow him down. Who expected this guy to have over 100 yards receiving in the first quarter?
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5-wide receiver set. He put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now they're running on the toss. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. To the air. It's Beck. Looking deep down the right side. Caught way downfield and still running inside the 20.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Hurricanes will come to the line to run the hurry-up. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. Gonna run it. It's Lyle. No way to run up the middle.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Has caught. Can he get in? He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal. Dropping back. It's back. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
3rd and goal from the 1. We'll see if they try to throw it again after the incompletion. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job with this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? Running with purpose. Looks like LSU has the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Trying to find some room. It's Durham. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Quick dart to the right. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They'll begin at the 41. They'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Throwing up play action. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. To throw, it's Beck. Pressure is coming. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Catch made on the out route. You make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
I really like the route here, the receiver. In the quick game, it's all about timing. The quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And here's the handoff. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
And they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Flying for the touchdown on the right side. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. It's a solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scanning the field. It's Beck. The receiver grabs it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. The Canes looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. A deep shot right down the middle. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Running back grabs it on the screen. And he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker. And a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's hauled in way downfield. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, This will only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And the point after is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Carr. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking deep down the left side. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. Meadow's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Set to kick this one away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Back to pass. It's Beck. Looking deep downfield to the left. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Looking to scramble. Gets rid of it on the move. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. They'll begin the drive here, set up at the 30. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Anderson.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks like LSU has the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. To pass this time. It's a bullet, but incomplete. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Scanning the field. It's Nussmeier. Moves out of the pocket. Caught in the backfield. It's Sharp. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. What a catch! They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Here we go on 4th down. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. But what's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And completion makes it 2nd and short.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks. It's Pringle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Looking for a gap. It's Pringle. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Makes the grab on the move. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Defense expecting run. They'll stop him short of the goal line. 2nd and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And now the defense able to bring him down. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 45. Set to kick this one away.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it. Breaking free at the 35. He dragged him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Back to pass. It's Nussmeier. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Miami. A huge defensive score.
Oh, my gosh. He completely baits the quarterback here. Quarterback thinks he can dump it off to the running back. The defense anticipates it, steps in front of it, and goes to the house for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. Picks up some blocks. Can he make it? Yes, all the way to the house. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for them.
Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. To throw, it's Beck. Catch made on the right side.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Pringle. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Will the defense play coverage or blitz? Receiver in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's looking deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they've got him on the blitz.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Trapped again in the pocket.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
And this punt heads toward the sideline. Doesn't travel very far. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Back to throw. It's Beck. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Canes will have 1st and 10 here. Offense looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Canes pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback,
the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Out of the gun now on third down. Lets it go quickly. Very tight coverage is incomplete on the deflection.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Grinding away on the ground. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. The game sets up a third down play. Looking to pass, it's Nussmeier. The pocket breaking down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. The first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. That ball's incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for a late deep throw. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Play fake, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. It's a bit of a risk. With that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. Cade's getting set on first and 10. Looking to throw. It's back. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Back in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. That's caught. It's Pringle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. The Hurricanes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the play fake, looking to throw. swarmed to the pass rush. A sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. And the wideout goes in motion. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Speck. Bringing pressure. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this 4th down play in the 4th quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
And the offense will just take a knee. It's always a special year and a moment these players will never forget. They can call themselves champions of the ACC. With everything they put into it, now the spotlight will get even brighter. With the playoff spot locked up, we're going to find out how they'll fare against the other best teams in the country. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Play action here on first down. Trying to create here on the move. He's got it with room to run. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Moore. Makes the grab, it's Moore. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Biggest play so far in this national championship game. It's 3rd down in the red zone. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They convert. 1st and goal now coming up at the 5.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical first down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot.
Touchdown, Oregon. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kirk.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. On the ground, it's Peoples. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I talk a lot about defensive ends arguably being some of the best athletes on the field. Here's an example of a guy that's just too quick off the edge for the offensive line to be able to contain. He got in there in a heartbeat and came up with that sack.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Peoples. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big hit at the end, but even a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. The sure hands. It's Smith. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Crucial third down play after that completion. He keeps it on the design run. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense will go for it here on fourth down and 3. To the air, it's St. Clair. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to keep this drive moving. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. He's got it near the end zone. Poor set of balance, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
One of the great things about this offense with this slot receiver is you can move him around to try to create matchups. Already early in this game, you can see the advantage they have with his speed, and this defense might consider trying to double team him, or he's going to go off today.
So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. He'll hand it off. Stop for no gain. Defense very stubborn here down near the goal line.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they get stuffed at the line of scrimmage here. That's going to bring up a third down play for this offense. And, hey, I know it's the first half, but with the way this defense is playing and the fact that they have a nice lead, this is an important third down to try to convert here.
A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. Fourth and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this first down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes off in a bootleg. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Dropping back. It's Moore. Looking deep to the right side. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter. All right, let's get back to the action. Getting closer to finding out who will be celebrating here tonight. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Ducks. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He'll go down there after picking up a few yards. Not going to be enough for the first. And that's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pass is picked off. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Excellent field position here for the offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And looking for a big play here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. It's Moore. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Finds his man. It's Peoples. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught on the outside. It's Smith. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Back to throw again. And this pass is on target. Caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Second down after that completion. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes a quick catch. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. Now a chance to cut into this lead before halftime. It's first and goal. They'll run it here. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. All right, It's second down and goal now for this offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Oh, they're getting closer, but they're obviously thinking that this is four-down territory. At this point in the game, trailing the way they are, they've got to come up with a play to put this ball into the end zone.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Who says he needs explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking downfield. It's Moore. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback drops back. Looking for 6. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ducks.
Oh, man, these guys will not be stopped. Talking about putting up points before halftime, and they're really putting some distance on the scoreboard. This defense is officially reeling.
PAT is good. They slammed into the kicker, and penalty markers are down. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Final 9 seconds of the half as they line up here on 1st and 10. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaking free at the 35. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he released it. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. The ball is loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make 1st down yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Ducks will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
How How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly, to his teammates. At the end of the day, the quarterback doesn't want to look back on the game and say, I could have done more.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. But think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Pop pass on the jet sweep.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the 1st down marker. Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. To keeper trying to get to the marker. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
And one of the things we love about this guy is his ability to use his legs when he has to. And I almost feel like he got behind that offensive line, and because of his size, I don't know if they were able to locate him. By the time they did, it's a 1st down for the offense.
The Buckeyes hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. To the air. It's St. Clair. Pressure is coming. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
Caught by the receiver. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Touchdown, Buckeyes, as they put 6 more on the board. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Fielded in the end zone. It's low. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete. He tried to extend the play, but nobody open.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
2nd down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Moore. Caught over the middle. It's low. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
A play action, looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Moore. Breaking free at the 35. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Makes the catch. It's Moore. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's reeled in. It's Hughes. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. Ducks will line up to kick it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. To throw, it's St. Clair. Makes the grab. It's Peoples.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. On the run, it's Peoples. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Looking to throw here. Defense is coming after him. Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's running out of time here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Donaldson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. As we head to the final quarter of this showdown, we're going to find out who can really make the plays when it counts the most.
Ohio State, 17.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Scanning the field. It's St. Clair. The pocket breaking down. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up first to touchdown, Ohio State. Look out, whole different game now. That's a huge touchdown. Still trailing, but a one-possession game with that trophy on the line right now.
Well, the national championship's on the line. The offense has done their job, and now it's up to their own defense. Can they get a stop and get the ball back to their offense with a chance to make this thing get really interesting?
The obvious move here is to go for a two-point conversion to cut this lead to 3 as time winds down. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the two-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the single back. He's got the first and still going. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Leaning on the run game here late. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Now, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock. But these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hughes. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
How about that play call here, Chris? I mean, I'm thinking they're going to run the football and continue to work this clock. This gives you an idea how much confidence they have in their passing game and this quarterback being able to throw the football with the lead in the 4th quarter, completion, and you're able to keep that clock moving.
Stop right there at the line, no gain.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Here we go, 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. Looking for a gap. It's Hughes. Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
All right, here we go. This is really it. And the defense knows that if the offense is able to score here, it's essentially over. It's mano-a-mano at the line of scrimmage. Let's see which side can gain the most leverage.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Back to pass. It's St. Clair. Looking for a late deep shot. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for it.
And the deep ball is broken up. What a play by that DB.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Steps out of bounds after a huge pickup, but hang on. There is a penalty marker on the play. This one might be coming back. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking deep for late game heroics. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
And the offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Ball handed off. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaks into the clear. Good enough for 1st down yardage. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we've prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
And that's going to do it as we crown